Welcome to episode 5, ShedLife Sport. We're just talking all the different sports and everything. It was a phenomenal weekend. It was my birthday weekend. I turned 45 and
Jeez.
I am pumped for it.
Nice, that's it.
Yeah, I got an awesome gift. Francis Waitai gifted me a great knockout win. I'll talk about that in more detail. The Warriors gifted me a win. Waikato gifted me a win.
Yeah.
The under 10 Palominos, HPC hockey, everybody just win. I just couldn't stop winning all weekend.
Nice.
So it was awesome, but good to see you, Quentin.
Yeah, always.
Let's just get into it. We got there. We were at the NPC opening, first game, Bay of Plenty. I think Bay of Plenty had won the last 4 games or the last 4 years in a row against us.
Yep.
Chiefs County Cup on the line. How'd we go?
Oh, it was a great win for the boys, eh? Yeah, they came out firing. That first half was all Waikato. It was great to watch. Obviously, heaps of the boys from Hautapu playing, and they just carving up. Obviously, started off with a bang.
Yeah.
Nathan straight away scoring within, I think, 90 seconds. And that's on debut for him.
Yeah.
So that was great to watch. And then from there, just kind of went up all the way for the first half, and then the second half dropped off a little bit, but they managed to maintain everything and come away with a win, and obviously get that Chiefs County Cup.
Yeah, man, it was awesome. What I thought, Bay of Plenty came back with a bit of momentum, but they just sort of shut it down.
Yeah.
You could tell them, okay, they just shut it down and kept it going. And sure, there was a few more points scored than Leon would probably be happy with, but at the end of the day, they came away with a comfortable one.
Yeah.
How good was it been, though? Like, we got media accredited professionals being down. We were behind the try line when it was just raining tries. Taha Kimura, he scored. It was phenomenal. The kids in behind us just going nuts.
Yeah, they loved it. Yeah, it was good energy down there on the terrace. And watching all those tries, Ollie Mathis, all the action was happening down that end in the first half, which was cool to be sideline watching that right there, in the action. And seeing all the boys scoring tries. So yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I almost got sconed with a kick. I was too excited. I was talking to the kids behind me. They went for the conversion. They got it, and I felt it just breeze past my head. And I was like, thank God that's not on national TV. Yeah. Me getting falconed.
I'm sure there's some clips, or there might be a video out there of you just getting near miss. But no, it was good. It was, obviously lovely. It was great crowd out there, Heaps of people turned out on a Thursday night, which is a bit of a different one. But it was great to see the crowds. And then, just Waikato going to work and getting the job done. Yeah,
2,500 people there. It was actually the biggest opening crowd in 8 years, Grant was telling me. So that was awesome to see. And it was awesome to see the crowds across the weekend pouring in for the NPC. Get in behind and support. Next, it's not until round 4 that Waikato are back. They're going to be playing the Steelers. It's the March past. So that is open to every junior club. Every kid that plays sport, thinks about sports, likes sports, turn up in a uniform, get a team together. If you've got a team together, bring the whole team along. Free entry. Come through to gate 1. Waikato Sheds is the match day sponsor. There's going to be heaps of prizes, heaps of giveaways, heaps of games. It's going to be awesome. And we're going to want to fill that Porter stand full of kids, full of coaches, managers, and parents. So that it's going to look awesome, and we're going to have heaps of fun and get real loud.
Yeah, last year was awesome, Awesome to be a part of. See all the kids hyped up on lollies and stuff, walking around the field, and then just filling up that stand. It was crazy to see, and then obviously all the parents with them as well. Last year was a bit of a cold one, but hopefully this year we get a bit of sunshine and get a big crowd showing out again, which will be good.
Yeah, regardless, and make it happen.
Yeah, so I'm going to ask you, Jace, how did the Warriors go?
The Warriors, it was a Waz.
Oh,
here we go,
the jersey's coming out.
With the jersey out.
I'm going
to rep the Warriors now. I'm all about the Waz. It was good. So nice to see Waz World, the GC. It's pretty much another suburb of New Zealand now. Just answered it after we went down to the Bulldogs, which I thought was a fair It wasn't a fun result, but it was a fair result. We felt like there was a bit of a slide maybe going on. Let's turn it around 42-6, just hammered them. You know, and the Titans are a bit of a bogey team for us. Tamari Martin scored twice, 63rd, 69th minute. So he's answered the doubters on there. And they just said, hey, we're here to take the title. You know, it could be our year. Is it our year? It is our year. It's our year every year. Sometimes we just get way more wins than other years. But, you know, we're still aiming for that top 2 spot. We've got the Panthers coming up this weekend. I'll be there. We've got a home game against them. So, you know, can we get the crowd in behind? Can we take it out against the Panthers? That's really going to be showing us where we're at for the season and what we can achieve. But it's just great to see the boys going out there and doing it. And it's also just, it's inspirational on a marketing sort of level of what they're doing in the WAS world of just like big parades through Dreams. For those that don't know, is they've done a deal with Dream World. It's like for every home time they're in the GC or something, they turn into WAS World. They get all the Warriors fans. They do marches through Dreams World. Yeah, it's just like,
it's nuts.
It is just nuts. It's so good. It's so full on. They've just done so well at building that community and club culture around it. You know, if the results are there, that's cool. But if the results are not, that's not what it's about being a Warriors fan. It's just like you're there to support the team. And I'm seeing a lot of that in the NPC. I saw that in the Southland Stags. It was a huge ground. Everyone turning up. That they call it Stag Day. You know, Otago versus Southland. Otago got the win, but still awesome to see the crowd out there and enjoying themselves. So come along to the Waikato game. Obviously, the March Pass, we're going to be there for all the junior clubs. But it was awesome. Caught up with a mate, Dan Sproul from Hauraki North and the Waikato, the Waitai Warriors, the US League team. But there's heaps of people having a good time, having fun out there.
And then obviously Francis, hey?
Boom, boom, boom. It was
too easy, was it?
It was too easy.
Seemed like it.
So Francis Waitai, first ever guest on ShedLife podcast. And good mate, watching his journey for the last 4 or 5 years. He'd taken a tough split decision loss to Max Reeves in Australia a few months ago. He'd been challenged and called out by Cohen Ray. He was the South African champion, moved over to New Zealand, had a couple more pro wins. He was 11-1 with 6 knockouts. So a good record. Comparatively, Francis at the time was 12 wins, 4 losses, and a draw. So, you know, like, probably people were wondering whether Cohen was going to come in and take this. Was Cohen going to knock out Francis? Was this the end of Francis's sort of rise up the rankings and doing it? Who knew? I don't know. But I was going to go up there and back it up. So we're up there with family. It was actually the Friday night, the 31st. But just like so many good cards, they drag and drag. And so Francis didn't actually fight until just after midnight.
Oh, wow.
He comes out, and normally the punisher will take you for the full 10 rounds and punish you over 10 rounds. But the punisher came out. It was late. He needed to get the kids home and ready to hit and into bed.
Did the business and then...
Did the business. So he just, ding, ding. I think Cohen expected, okay, this is going to be a feeling out round. He'll have watched a lot of other fights. So he sort of holds back and right. Francis pretty much just runs across the ring, engages immediately. Within 30 seconds, he's scoring a knockdown on Cohen. I didn't even have time to sit down in my seat. I was like, just up again. You're like, oh my God. And then you're like, okay, what's going to happen next? Is this just like a one-off? And then boom, didn't get, you know, go again. Then just went in straight away, finished it. You know, 2 knockdowns first minute.
Wow.
Liver shot to the body, just crushed him. So it was just awesome to see for Francis, all his family, supporters, everything. He's the people's champion out of Pairo, and he's just does a great job for his farm. Works hard at the meatworks in Te Araha, is running every day, and just a good inspiration. His catchphrase is inspire the uninspired. So it was awesome to see that. And then also with the mighty Waikato, we had Saskia Elliott. So she had a tough one. This was her 3rd professional fight. She fights out at Ace Fighters in Potato, so it's only her 3rd pro fight. She's up against a much more experienced Leah Rubin, current Australian champion.
Oh, wow.
And so they are fighting for the WBA Oceania title. So Leah came over, Princess Rubin or Princess Leah, one or the other. But, you know, and it was pretty, she smashed it, and she got a knockdown in the first round, knocked Saskia, bent her back, you know, took a standing 8 count. Dominated her in the second round. Saskia was getting a few punches. It was the classic great head movement from Leo, poking the tongue out, taunting and taunting. But Saskia just stuck to her game plan, stuck to the jab, stuck to the cross, and just didn't give up. And just started winning. By the third round, fourth round, started picking up the rounds. By the eighth, probably by the fifth or sixth round, the princess had stopped poking the tongue out. She was poking the tongue out and then getting another smack in the head. She had that fast head movement and cheekiness that you see so early on. It's actually the same way Cohen Ray fights, with that sort of fast, I'm cheeky, poke the tongue out, joking around. And I sort of think he had a little bit of that going on and then just got knocked out within the first minute. And Saskia just didn't, just stuck to business, kept working, and then came down to the decision, got the decision, won the title. So awesome work, coached by her father, but ace fighters out of Potato. Pyro was in the corner. So it was just awesome to see. Up and coming, another young lady from the Waikato doing great. So phenomenal.
No, that's good. Yeah, good to see. Obviously, Waikato athletes doing well, especially in that combat, the combat sports and stuff, which is awesome to see.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just shout them out as our Navajo Sterling as well from the UFC. Light heavyweight, took the fight on 8 days' notice against Jans Pavlovic, dude that had beat Izzy when they were competing for the light heavyweight title. Expected to not get the win. Went in there, first round knockout, slammed him. I think City Kickboxing put it out there, and if anybody was doubting that City Kickboxing is not just an elite gym with an elite stable of fighters, they completely answered that one. As it's just next man up. So phenomenal work from that. Com Games, they've finished up, but talk to me about it.
It was good last couple of days. I think that's when we seemed to bag most of our medals. Ended up getting 36 medals total. I think we got 10 gold.
I love the Com Games.
It's good. It's like we talked about previously, it's cool to see all the variety of sports you can watch. I mean, looking at it, like we had gold medals in swimming by Lewis Clarebird, and then we had pole vault, Eliza McCartney. We had another one, the silver in that. Then David Letty, unreal, just lifting absolute tin, just carving up in there.
Presses, what was it, like 277, 277 kgs above his head.
It's nuts.
It is just nuts.
And he makes it look easy. He wasn't even really obviously it looks heavy, but he was just lifting it. It's crazy. And then it was great to see him get the win. He obviously took in I saw the video of, watched it, and saw a video of him just standing, taking it in, this is another moment. Obviously it's quite unique with his coach, having her come in as well. But it was awesome to see.
It's awesome to see Honor. It's fun. Little old white lady against the massive Dave Letty.
It's quite an interesting combo. And then obviously huge one for us, Zoe Hobbs, 100 meters, unreal. Just came out the gates in that 100-meter final and just shot, and then just held it and got through. Was close photo finish. I think second and third were like 0.03 seconds within it or something, something like that. Tight. But she got a win, which she's been building forever on that, and great to see her get a gold at that level as well. And then we did got some medals in the judo as well. See, again, another sport that you probably wouldn't really watch, but Sydney, shout out Sydney Andrews, she got a gold after getting a bronze in the last Com Games. So it's great to see the athletes. And then obviously the biggest, or one of the bigger ones, the team sports, the netball girls beating Jamaica, and Jamaica obviously having quite a cool moment in the Com Games, and beating Aussie in the semi-final quite dramatically. And then obviously New Zealand going against them and getting the gold, which obviously I think it's been quite a while. Forgot exactly how long, but it was their first win in that level, gold medal in a while. So
that's it. It's awesome to all the Commonwealth Games participants and all the para participants as well. They're going out there carving up and doing it. So a great little combo with the oldest competitor and that and the lawn bowls. No surprise, but
Tasman
Benny as well. I was trying to shout her out last week for getting the first ever Commonwealth in the ladies boxing.
Oh, yeah.
And that was probably not 8, probably 12 years. I don't know, a couple of Olympic cycles ago, but my mind never quite got there last time.
Yeah.
But yeah, awesome. Congrats to everybody that represented and went out there and did it. All the coaches, all the supporters, all the family funding it and helping it out. It's just such a cool thing to see.
Yeah.
Long may the Commonwealth continue, and I think it's the same as the NPC crowds. Just get along and support it. Don't worry about what's not there or what's not happening. Just support the good stuff that is happening.
Yeah, exactly.
It's cool, man.
Yeah, get on board, eh? All those athletes, obviously, a lot of them are just, amateur athletes. They're doing a job on the side, and they fundraise to get over there and go and compete for a country and for that silver fern. So, it's awesome to back them and get behind them and give them all the love, from this side especially. It's always awesome to see.
That's it. And, the prestige of a Commonwealth. I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's just so awesome to go out there and beat all our rival other countries that we know. It's great.
Yeah, for sure.
A little bit more NRL. Talk at Roosters 82-12 against the Cowboys. This is crazy.
That's a big one, eh?
Yeah, and that was at home against the Cowboys as well. That was just phenomenal. You just don't see that much more.
No, you don't.
Professional sport,
especially in NRL, eh? You don't see those types of scorelines. So to do that's pretty impressive. They obviously just went to work and just didn't ease off. They just kept going. Yeah,
that's it. That just not easing off that's impressive.
Yeah.
I'd have to check it, but they're either sitting in second or we're in second and they're in third. But it means that we've pretty much got to win every match if we want to take second spot, because there's just a constant battle now for second or third with how good they are. And those damn Roosters as well. So they've been our rival in the grand finals before, but good on them.
Yeah. For sure.
Talk to me about Richie Mo'unga. He's returned.
Yeah, I was going to say some of the NPC games. There was super exciting games out there. Some good games, but obviously Richie Mo'unga returned. I think first time since 2020. And obviously
a bit of a Lima Sopawanga coming in and closing it out.
Yeah, a little
try
bit.
in the end as well.
Came in clutch. That was quite a cool bit of a derby, Auckland Canterbury classic. And it was close. He just before that Canterbury scored, and he missed a conversion to put them in front, so it ended up being 31-all. And then obviously he came back, redeemed himself, and took a little run off the ruck and scored in the 77th minute. So, and then obviously converted that. So put them in front, beating Auckland. Auckland was looking pretty sharp. Stephen Perifetta, oh man, he was unreal in that game. He was just controlling it. Just shows the caliber and the level that he plays at. I remember playing back at up in Pakuranga, played Prems and played against him one time.
Whoa. And
it was just next level. I remember running out there. I think I was like 2 or 3 years out of school, see him on the opposite side, playing fullback, and I was like, oh man, that's Stephen Perifetta. And then at first I was like, oh, he's pretty small, and then went to go tackle him, and I was like, oh, he's just a ball of muscle, like obviously being a professional athlete, just training every day, gymming. He was he was pretty good, and then obviously his kicking game was unreal playing against him. So being a winger, I had to stay on my toes and know to be in the right place. But he played well in that game. There were some other good games, obviously. In the NPC, North Harbour, I thought did really well against Tasman, even though they lost. They went down there to Nelson, played really well. Wooden Spooners last year, playing against Tasman, and Tasman's quite a stacked team. Kyron Tamoifalau stood out in that game, got a hat trick. So Chiefs boy. That was a good game. I thought Hawke's Bay did really well. I watched that game. They ran away with it, man. They just scored heaps of tries in the first half. Then Wellington clawed a little bit back, but Hawke's Bay just too strong beating Wellington, and Wellington obviously being the champs of last year. So,
they're the Super Rugby champs.
The Wellington beat.
Wasn't Canterbury the champs last year?
Oh, maybe that was it. But
Canterbury.
Classic. But obviously that was a pretty big game for Hawke's Bay playing against Wellington, and
man, it's
coming
the
away
Magpies doing it. It was awesome. We spoke. Otago took out the Southlanders. Strong though, but Who else? We got Taranaki 20-5 against Counties Manukau.
Yeah.
What is the biggest statement out of round one, you reckon?
I think, I think it was probably that Hawke's Bay game was quite good.
Yeah.
Northland also beat Manawatu pretty convincingly. But I think the biggest statement was probably Canterbury beating Auckland in that close game.
Yeah.
There was no one who really... I mean, Hawke's Bay, North Harbour playing against Tasman and putting their foot forward, only losing by 3, I think it was. So that was quite a statement as well. Like, hey, we're here to play. They had quite a few debutants as well on the weekend. So, yeah, there was, I think overall it was just all over.
I'm going to go with NPC. Waikato as my statement game.
Yeah,
I
fair
think
enough.
that Leon Holden, new coaching, new staff, Aaron Cruden in there, but 36 points.
Yeah.
First half, they showed they can do it. Sure, they've dropped off in the second half, but they still closed out and won the game, so it's never quite lots of room for improvement.
Yeah, especially against Bay of Plenty Steamers. They obviously, good calibre of a side and good team.
Great team.
Yeah, last
they
year
turned up ready to play.
Yeah, quite a stacked lineup. So, yeah, it was pretty good, I thought. Lots of great games coming up this weekend.
Well, let us go through. So we're going to do a bit of a new segment. We're going to add in our picks. So I think I'm going to ask Quentin for his picks, then I'll tell him my picks.
Yeah.
Then we'll figure out who did well next week.
Yeah.
But we'll put this on a reel. Let us know your picks and let us compete and see who's got it.
That's it.
All right. Harbour, my original union. Harbour versus Counties.
I got a couple boys in Counties, so I got to go with them. Shout out Jonty and Rico. Got to go with the boys.
Okay, and by how much?
I think they're going to have a tight one. I think it's probably going to be within a try. So yeah, it's between 5 and 7.
Okay.
Plus, yep.
Well, Jason's going to go with Harbour because I've got to go with Harbour for sure, and I'm going to keep it tight, but I'm going to go with Harbour by 6.
Okay, yeah.
Harbour by 6. All right, now this is the battle of some heavyweights in there. Taranaki versus Waikato at home. And what happened last year when Waikato went down and visited Taranaki?
Yeah, we had a good win, wasn't it?
Well, it was a great one, and we also took home the shield.
That's it.
So that was good. That was great last year. In fact, we had these awesome grey shorts. But who's your pick?
Waikato, obviously.
Waikato.
Yeah, I think they're going to go down there, do the job. So I think they just performed better this week. And Taranaki didn't have a huge win over Counties, which I thought they maybe would have, and most people would have picked them. So who knows? But I think, got to back Waikato, eh?
Yeah, that's it. Waikato, what score?
I think they're going to run away with it. I think it's going to be 10 plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll back that. Waikato, 10 plus.
Yeah.
You heard it here. That's it, hey? Completely non-biased.
Yeah.
All right. Auckland, Wellington.
I think Auckland had played really well against Canterbury, so I think Auckland's going to take that one away. Yeah.
Yeah, easy.
At home as well, so yeah, I think they're in the fortress at Eden Park. So I think Stephen Perifet is just playing unreal at the moment, and he's driving that team really well. So I think those guys are going to take the win.
Yeah.
Probably, I think it could be a tight game. Wellington will probably be feeling a bit hurt and want to come back. So I think it's probably going to be between 3 and 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 10 plus for Auckland.
Okay.
I'm just going, Auckland's going to be there.
Lots of tries you want to see, eh?
Yeah, I'm going to see lots of tries. They're backing it. I just think they're going to step up.
Yeah.
Bay of Plenty versus Northland.
I'm going with Northland.
Ooh,
yeah.
You reckon the Steamers are running out of steam?
Oh, I don't know. I just Northland had a really good game on the weekend. They had two of their wingers, Rush, who's a ex-Sevens player. He was playing really well, I think. And they got Rivers Reihana, who's driving the team, plays down in Canterbury, for the Crusaders. So I think they're going to get the win.
You reckon the Taniwha are going to go and do it?
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Well, I'm going to go Bay of Plenty because I pick teams that I like from areas. I'm not so much of a form guy type of picker, but, I'm going Bay of Plenty, so we'll see how that goes. Let us know. The Steamers of the Taniwha. All right, the Magpies versus the Marco.
I am going to go with the Hawke's Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they had, they played some really good rugby.
Yeah.
At home this weekend, so I think I'm just backing them. I think it's going to be 10 plus maybe.
Yeah, I'm going to go an easy 13 plus Hawke's Bay. The Magpies are going to take that one, aren't they? They're going to be feasting on Marco. That's what I think. Okay, this is the big one.
Yep.
I'm excited for this one.
Excited too, yeah.
They're both coming off wins. Ranfurly Shield Challenge, Richie Mo'unga. This is all the things. It's the rematch.
Couldn't script it better, eh?
Final go. Otago versus Canterbury. Obviously at home, it's a Ranfurly Shield Challenge. What are your thoughts?
I think Canterbury's going to take it off them.
I know, it's so sad.
I know, but hey, it's got to move around, eh?
Yeah, it's got to move around, but
Yeah.
that means that Waikato can't come and take it off Otago in round 4.
Yeah.
I'm going Otago.
Okay.
I'm going Otago. Jack's down there in Otago. Max is in Otago.
Yeah.
I doubt that they'll be, I just want Otago to win it.
Yeah, I think most people want them to win it, and I mean, I wouldn't be against it either. But I think I'm just.
You're here for
smart.
the stats, Chad. If you're putting money on these, follow Quentin. If you're just going to be like, sending the hands out, that's what I'm sending the good vibes Otago's way.
Yeah.
All right, Manawatu versus Southland.
I think Southland, they did it. They had a great year last year, and I think they just built on that. And they unfortunately, obviously, lost to Otago this weekend, but I think it was pretty close, and I think that they'll get the win against Manawatu.
Yeah, you reckon the Stags are going to go up there, eh?
Yeah.
I'm going to go. I love a bucket hat. I've worn a bucket hat. I'm making it a few times.
You like a green bucket, bucket, eh?
Yeah. So I'm back in the buckets. I'm going to back the turbos and go give it to Manawatu. We'll see how we go on that
Fair
one.
enough. Yeah, all good.
So let's see. Let's check in. There's going to be some competitive seeing who's going to be ahead based on these one. A few local mentions. The Te Aratu under 10 Palominos, they got a 5-1 win.
Nice. Is that 5 tries or?
That's 5 goals.
Oh,
the Palominos are a
football team. That's it.
So shout out Theo, my nephew's on the goal. HPC girls hockey, we had a good 5-0 winner against St Paul's, put us into first place on the ladder.
Yeah, cool.
So that's setting us up well. Te Ao Mutu this week.
Yep.
Second training ever for the Waitak Warriors. Got 19 keen men along, so building well. Deciding jerseys, it's all going well. So
how long off the season is that?
I think 22nd of August is going to be the first game. So it's a local round robin, just Thames Valley League comp. Not entirely sure. I mean, it was like 3 to 5 teams. It's like 8 to 10 teams now.
Wow.
Real popular.
Yeah.
Lots of clubs.
Nice.
Lots of rugby clubs are fielding league teams now, which that's smart. People, just join it all. It's all fun. It's all sport. Like have the rugby season.
Yeah, nice.
Into a bit of a less stressful league season. I mean, you have a full proper Waikato league comp, but this is more of a somewhere between social and competitive. Like it'll be competitive as we know with any social sport, but it's not not quick season. Have some time, play some league, enjoy the end of winter.
Yeah, nice.
Anything else we got coming up?
The biggest rivalry.
Ooh.
All Blacks versus South Africa.
Yeah.
All Blacks are over there already. A
Yeah.
couple of them, I think they went over in a couple of different trips. Adi Sevier stayed back for a bit. I think Cody Taylor's taken over captaincy until he's there.
Nice.
I think he's only coming for the first test against South Africa. But we got the Stormers this weekend.
Yeah.
5 a.m. I think Saturday morning. So
Nice.
that's a nice one. I'll be up watching that. That's gonna be cool. It's obviously exciting to have the team over there, heaps of boys, see who gets in that team. It's going to be interesting to see what combinations they try out and who's getting, if any, debuts. So, that's going to be cool. Been waiting for it a little bit. So
I'm pumped to see that one.
Yeah.
What's your prediction?
I think we've never lost to any of the club franchises when we've done tours previously, and I think with the Stormers, especially this game coming up, Stormers have a big pack. They're known for big forwards. South Africans always got the big boys in the forward pack.
Rumors.
So I think it's going to be a physical game. But I think there'll probably just be a bit too much experience in the All Blacks against the Stormers franchise. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see what South African or Springboks players who've been, being trialled and tested, because South Africa has quite a wide, deep squad or deep, pool to pull from. So it'll be interesting to see if they've got any superstars playing for the Stormers. But obviously South Africa over in Argentina at the moment, so they would have taken quite a few boys for that, which will hopefully help out. But I don't think we need it. I think the All Blacks are just going to go out there, perform well and try new things, and it's going to be exciting to watch.
Yeah, I think so. I think it'll be fast, expensive rugby. It might be tight a little bit, but they're going to be going out there looking to make a statement and get the tour kicked off the right way. Yeah,
I think that's going to be the thing. New Zealand All Blacks are going to just go and play, and then Stormers are going to be a bit more structured. They've always been known to be a bit structured. They do have some exciting wingers and stuff and in the backs, but I think they'll just try and put their forwards to work, whereas we'll try and run around a bit more, which will make for a good game.
Yeah, it will be. It'll be an awesome game.
Yep.
And ideally, it'll just go just like our Kiwi champ Francis against Cowan.
That's it. Yeah.
Victories for the Kiwis.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it was awesome. Everybody, as I say, have a great week out there. Look after yourself. Stay healthy. Stay strong. Stay safe. If you're playing sports, enjoy the sports. If you're not, support it around. If you can get along, support the NPC, get along and that, and always just think, how am I offering the best day? Don't worry, don't complain. Just how we uplift everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Any other closing words?
Nah, just looking forward to all the sports carrying on.
Yeah, man, bring on so many good sports. Let's see whose picks are going. Are we going with the heart or are we going with the mind?
Yeah, I've made note of my picks, so I'm sure I'll be sure to bring them up next week once they're all right.
Awesome.
That's sweet.
Cheers. Thanks,
Jace.
Quentin.